Welcome! Every great story has a beginning, and for the man who would become King Yellowman, that story began with incredible challenges. Born Winston Foster in Kingston, Jamaica, his first moments were marked by adversity. He was an albino, a condition that brought with it social stigma and misunderstanding in the community where he was raised. From the very start, life presented him with a mountain to climb. He was different, and in a world that often fears what it does not understand, being different can be a heavy burden for a child to carry. Young Winston was left at the Maxfield Park Children's Home, an orphanage in Kingston. He grew up without the daily comfort and guidance of a mother or a father. He navigated his early years in a world of institutional care, learning to rely on his own inner strength. He found a home and a purpose at the Alpha Boys School, a special institution in Kingston run by Roman Catholic nuns. This was no ordinary school. It was a legendary place known for nurturing some of Jamaica's most gifted musicians. It was here that Winston's raw talent began to be polished. The journey from the classrooms of Alpha Boys School to the vibrant, competitive world of Jamaican dancehall was a testament to Winston Foster's incredible determination. After leaving the school, he began to make a name for himself in the sound system culture that was the heartbeat of Kingston. He adopted the stage name Yellowman, turning the very thing people used to mock him, his albinism, into a source of power and identity. His breakthrough came through the popular Tasty Talent Contest, a Jamaican version of a star search competition that was a huge platform for emerging artists. The early 1980s saw the meteoric rise of King Yellowman. He became the undisputed king of the dancehall. He was the first dancehall artist to be signed to a major American label, Columbia Records, which was a monumental achievement. Just as his star was reaching its peak, Yellowman faced his greatest challenge yet, a diagnosis of jaw cancer. In a comeback that continues to inspire millions, Yellowman returned to the stage. He proved that true strength isn't about what you lose, but about how you rise after you have fallen. King Yellowman's musical style is a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of reggae, dancehall, and a personality that is larger than life. He pioneered a new wave of dancehall music in the late 1970s and early 1980s, moving away from the more politically charged roots reggae of his predecessors. He had an incredible ability to ride the rhythm, effortlessly flowing over the instrumental tracks with his clever, often boastful, and always entertaining lyrics. Before Yellowman, the DJ was often seen as secondary to the singer. He changed that perception forever, elevating the DJ to the status of a true recording artist and a global superstar. One of the defining features of his music is his lyrical genius. While he was famous for his slackness lyrics, which were often playful and risky, there was always more to his art. He was a master storyteller, a social commentator who could be both witty and profound, singing about love, life in Jamaica, and the simple joys of dancing and having a good time. The Yellowman sound is, above all, a sound of triumph. It is the sound of a man who took every negative thing thrown at him and turned it into a positive force. When you listen to a King Yellowman song, you are hearing the sound of resilience. You are hearing the sound of a spirit that could not be broken. One of his most significant early collaborators was the producer Henry Junjo Laws. Laws was the architect of the early dancehall sound, and together with Yellowman, they created magic. Working with the legendary studio band, the Roots Radics, they crafted the hit songs that defined an era, producing tracks that became anthems in dance halls from Kingston to London. He often worked alongside fellow DJ and friend Fathead. Their combination was electric, as they would trade lyrics back and forth on tracks, creating a dynamic and entertaining dialogue over the rhythm. These collaborations showcased Yellowman's ability to share the spotlight while still shining brightly, highlighting the communal and competitive spirit that makes dancehall so exciting. He also shared stages with some of the biggest names in music, including the legendary Run DMC. His appearance on their track, Roots Rap Reggae, was a landmark moment. It represented a powerful bridge between Jamaican dancehall and American hip-hop, two genres that were born from similar street cultures, helping to introduce Yellowman to a new legion of fans. Even after decades in the business, King Yellowman continued to embrace collaboration with a new generation of artists, understanding the importance of passing the torch and staying connected to the evolving sound of reggae music. He is not just a king who rules from a distant throne. He is an active and engaged elder statesman of reggae, always willing to share his wisdom and his microphone with those who carry the music forward. The discography of King Yellowman is honestly a vast and impressive library that tells the story of dancehall music itself. His output, especially in the early 1980s, was astonishingly prolific. His 1982 album, Mr. Yellowman, is a cornerstone of the genre. It captures him at the absolute height of his powers, full of youthful confidence and lyrical dexterity. Another essential album from this golden era is Zunga Zungu Zungu Zung, released in 1983. The title track is, without a doubt, one of the most iconic and influential rhythms in the history of music. Its melody has been sampled and reinterpreted by dozens of major international artists across genres, from hip-hop legends like Tupac and Notorious Big to R&B and pop stars. His signing with Columbia Records led to the album King Yellowman in 1984. This was a significant moment as it was his major label debut aimed at the American market. The album featured a more polished production style designed to introduce his dancehall sound to a broader audience, helping to plant the seeds of dancehall in the United States. After his battle with cancer, his albums began to take on a more reflective and conscious tone. Albums like Prayer from 1994 and New York from 2019 showcase a more mature artist. His catalog is not just a collection of songs, it's really the autobiography of a remarkable life, providing a powerful and moving soundtrack of survival, joy, and unwavering faith. King Yellowman's incredible contributions to music have been celebrated with numerous awards and honors throughout his long and storied career. One of the most significant recognitions came in the form of a Grammy nomination. His 1984 album, King of the Dancehall, was nominated for the very first Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. This nomination was a landmark event, signaling the official recognition of dancehall as a powerful and legitimate force within the global music industry. In his home country of Jamaica, he is revered as a national treasure. In 2018, he was awarded the Order of Distinction in the rank of officer by the Jamaican government. This is one of the nation's highest honors given to citizens who have rendered outstanding and important services to Jamaica. For the boy who started life as an orphan facing prejudice, receiving this honor from his country was a profoundly moving moment. The recognition for King Yellowman extends far beyond formal award ceremonies. His true honor lies in the immense respect and admiration he commands from his peers and from the generations of artists he has inspired. Superstars like Sean Paul and Shaggy have spoken about how Yellowman's success and style paved the way for their own international careers. This legacy of influence is perhaps the greatest award an artist can receive. His global recognition is also evident every time he steps on stage, anywhere in the world. From Japan to Brazil, from Europe to the United States, he continues to play for massive, adoring crowds. The real crown that King Yellowman wears is the love and devotion of his millions of fans around the globe. It is a crown he has earned through decades of hard work, incredible talent, and a spirit that continues to inspire us all. Beyond the bright lights of the stage and the fame of his music, there is another, equally important side to King Yellowman, his deep commitment to giving back. Having started his own life in an orphanage, he has never forgotten the struggles of vulnerable children. He has a special place in his heart for the institutions that cared for him, particularly the Maxfield Park Children's Home and the Alpha Boys School, consistently using his platform and resources to support these organizations. One of his most heartfelt causes is supporting cancer research and awareness. Having fought and survived a difficult battle with the disease himself, he understands the physical and emotional toll it takes on patients and their families. He has participated in benefit concerts and fundraising events to help support cancer treatment facilities in Jamaica, using his personal story as a powerful tool of inspiration and hope. Yellowman's generosity is often expressed in quiet, personal ways, away from the glare of the media. He is known within his community for his willingness to help individuals who are facing hard times. Whether it's contributing to school fees for a promising student or helping a family with medical bills, his kindness is a constant presence. He sees his success not just as a personal achievement, but as a blessing that should be shared with others. This philosophy is deeply rooted in his life experience. He knows what it is like to have nothing, and he is driven by a desire to lift others up, just as music once lifted him. His philanthropic work is the perfect harmony to his musical legacy. He is not just an entertainer, he is a humanitarian, a king who understands that true royalty is not about wearing a crown, but about serving the people. When the stage lights dim and the music fades, King Yellowman, the global icon, becomes Winston Foster, a devoted family man. He is a loving husband to his wife, Rosie, and a proud father to his children. Family provides him with a sanctuary from the demands of his public career. It is the anchor that has kept him grounded through all the highs and lows of his extraordinary life. One of his greatest joys in life is seeing his own musical legacy carried on by his daughter, Karima. She is a talented singer and performer in her own right, and he has been her biggest supporter and mentor. They have even performed on stage together, creating truly special moments for their fans. For Winston Foster, who grew up without parents to guide him, being able to provide that guidance and support for his own daughter is a deeply meaningful and full-circle experience. Away from music, Winston has a variety of interests that keep him active and engaged. He is a man of deep faith, and his spiritual beliefs are a central part of his life, especially after his recovery from cancer. He enjoys watching sports, particularly football, soccer, and has a love for nature and the beauty of his island home, Jamaica. These hobbies provide him with a sense of normalcy and balance. Despite his fame, Winston Foster is known for his humility and his down-to-earth personality. He has never lost touch with his roots or the people who supported him from the beginning. His personal life is a reflection of his public persona, full of love, resilience, and a deep appreciation for the blessings of family, faith, and life itself. As we find ourselves in August of 2025, the reign of King Yellowman continues, as vibrant and influential as ever. His net worth is estimated to be around $2 million. This wealth is not just a result of his record sales from decades past, but from his constant work ethic. His fortune has been built through a combination of album royalties, savvy publishing deals for his widely sampled hits, and a relentless international touring schedule. He is a testament to the fact that true legends never retire. They simply find new stages. He is a working musician, and his wealth is a direct reflection of his enduring popularity and dedication to his craft. His schedule is packed with performances at major festivals and venues across the globe, from the summer festival circuit in Europe to clubs in North America and massive shows in South America. In 2025, King Yellowman is anything but idle. He remains one of the most active touring artists in all of reggae music, his energy on stage simply astounding. Accompanied by the dynamic Sagittarius Band, he delivers performances that are a masterclass in showmanship, performing his classic hits with the same fire and passion that made him a star. His influence continues to echo loudly through contemporary music. The Zunguzung rhythm remains a go-to sample for hip-hop and electronic producers, keeping his name and sound alive in the modern musical landscape. Every time a new artist reinterprets his work, it introduces King Yellowman to a new generation. His pioneering work in the 80s laid the groundwork for the global crossover success that dancehall artists enjoy in 2025. Ultimately, King Yellowman's legacy is one of pure inspiration. He is the living embodiment of overcoming adversity. His story, from an orphaned albino child to a global music icon and cancer survivor, is a powerful message of hope that transcends music. In 2025, he stands tall not just as the king of dancehall, but as a king of resilience. His music makes us dance, but his life story makes us believe in the incredible power of the human spirit. The king's reign is far from over. Thank you for joining us on the journey of King Yellowman. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe.